Hey, welcome to the InWork podcast releasing on Wednesday. And you know what that means? It is time for agency only or agency specific content. And I really love getting to do this because agency people are my people. You are my people. And one of the things that I've found as I continue to have conversations with agency owners, the same thing keeps coming up in all my conversations as we get deeper into 2023. And here's what that is. People are starting to struggle to develop new business. They're like, man, I just can't. My leads are drying up. New business is drying up. The feelings of a recession, if they're not happening, I'm starting to feel them. Or I just keep hearing more and more often, hey, we're going to do this in-house. We're going to take it in-house. Okay, great. Let's talk about some ways to overcome that scenario right now. So number one, if you're struggling with lead generation, I have two items that are going to be incredibly beneficial to you. Item number one, you need to create an outrageous offer. Okay, I talk about this a lot. I've got an outrageous offer workshop you can join, get in on. And if you want to join my newsletter, you'll actually get an e-course on it for free. If you want to go through and create one with me, there's a spot on the site to do that. But that's not the point of this. Creating an outrageous offer is something that sounds too good to be true and actually helps your agency grow and scale at a fast rate. So it's going to be a high ticket offering that you can convert people to easily, right? One of the ways that you can do this is start to think about what are the objections you get as you have sales conversations. What are the things that prevent people from saying yes to working with you? When I owned an ad agency, one of those things was I need a return on ad spend guaranteed. Like I need to have something guaranteed. So what we would do is we'd say, listen, we can give you a guarantee, but we need two things from you. This is called a conditional guarantee, right? So, hey, those two things that I need free shipping for everyone. I also need to have the ability to go down to MAP pricing or 20% above your cost, and then do add-ons in the cart to make it so that we actually increase the cart value. If you give me that, I'll give you a quarterly return on ad spend guarantee. Now, why did I say those two things? We had done a lot of research, and what we'd found is that 48.4% of the time, people did not purchase a product on a website, not because they didn't trust the product claims, not because they thought it was too expensive, not because they didn't want it, but because they didn't get offered free shipping. The free shipping increased their sales by 48.4% if they just offered it. Now, here's the reality. Even though people said, I want to buy 48.4% of the time, the reason why I'm not buying is free shipping, we actually found that in practicality, it was about 32%. But that's okay. It was a 32% increase in comparison to their sales previously from new customers in particular. All right. So thing number two was the minimum advertised pricing, right? And we asked for that because we need to be able to discount something at such a deep rate that entices eyeballs. That gets people to say, wow, that's really cheap for that great product. I'm in. Let me see if I can purchase it. So these were the two things that we actually required people to do in order to get a guarantee. In addition to that, they had to pay their bills on time. So I said, hey, listen, you can't just be like late on paying us. And you also can't say, hey, I'm going to give you $20,000 in ad spend and then only give us 10. You have to give us what you say you're going to give us month after month. This is what protected us and allowed us to offer a guarantee. We got lots of new clients, and I was able to charge a premium for our services that helped us grow, scale, and sell. Are you an agency owner that's tired of being tired? You're trying to find the next client, make sure that your client success team is actually doing their job and generating results for clients, and you can't keep going. You haven't taken a vacation in a while, you're tired, and you know this isn't sustainable, but you're not sure what to do next. If you're ready to grow and scale your agency without killing yourself and to actually enjoy your life, go to dreamagencyquest.com and check out the Dream Agency Quest program. The Dream Agency Quest program is designed specifically for you by yours truly. I've done this with multiple agencies now over the years, and as you all know, I've built and grown and scaled my own agencies with great success. It's time for you to experience the same. When I was in your shoes, I remember hearing similar pitches from different people, and I didn't believe it. The thing that I didn't realize is that even though I was a really smart person, there were some things that you can only learn through wisdom and experience. Now, I've been doing this for 10 plus years, and I want to give you everything that I've learned. The best part is, it's not just e-courses or being a part of a mastermind. It is all those, plus we're actually going to write your cold email outreach, cold LinkedIn outreach for you. And we're going to show you the very same tools that the SDR agency that I own actually uses to book its own meetings for their clients. If you're ready to grow and scale and then find operational efficiency so that you can exit and work as little as possible in your agency, go to dreamagencyquest.com and click on the schedule a consult button for more information. Some of the other things are going to be really helpful for you. So outrageous offer is number one. That's one example. I've also coached agency owners on how to create other outrageous offers as well. And again, you can get the e-course for free if you join the InWork Guild on davevalentine.co. It's free to join, or you can check out the outrageous offer workshop. The second thing is using cold outbound. Listen, I know it's hard. Most agency owners I talk to, they love inbound. Couple reasons for that. HubSpot told us it's the best way to sell. Second reason is, we're creatives. We don't want to sell anybody. We don't want to come off as sleazy or slimy or what have you. The reality is you can do outbound in such a way that it's actually going to benefit your bottom line, and you can do it in a way that's not going to come off as sleazy, slimy, or as a salesperson. The way to do it is short, sweet emails. Make it easy for people to unsubscribe from your LinkedIn outreach, right? Make it easy for people to engage or disengage. Simplify your messaging. Too often, what ends up happening with a lot of my clients is they have so many services that they can provide. And the need is to reduce those services to a central service, one service, perhaps two. And if you're going to provide a whole bunch of services, then you need to have a singular service that every customer gets in through. So this may look like a roadmap session. It may look like consulting. It may look like a wireframe or design. It may look very different based off your particular niche and service offering. Nevertheless, you're going to need to have something that's easily accessible for your new clients to engage with. And when you do that, you're going to have lots of success in your cold outreach. Currently, for my SDR company, we're doing cold email outreach, LinkedIn follow-up, voicemail drops. There are some different ones that are out there that you can actually drop a voicemail. It doesn't ring them. It just lands on their cell phone or lands on their landline, and you can pay just for what lands. The last thing that we're doing is creative direct mail follow-up, handwritten AI robot notes that look like it's from a person, or piñatas in the mail. Piñatagrams is who we use. They're fantastic. I can't recommend them highly enough. You're going to need to make an impression. So as you do these things, you can have lots of light touches. You can make it light and fun, but you're going to need to do it at scale. My recommendation, if you're going to be using any sort of LinkedIn outreach, is to use expandy.io. You can go to the website and check them out. If you're going to be using any sort of email operations, you can check out quickmail.io. Links at the bottom will give you a discount on the show notes page on the website. But those two in particular are going to be very, very helpful. In addition, I've got links for discounts for Piñatagrams and for Ignite Posts, who does our AI written newsletters, anytime you want, again, in the show notes. So I hope this is helpful. You're going to have to do this in volume. You're going to have to find people in volume. And if you're like, Dave, I need to buy lists, great. There are lots of places where you can purchase lists or have a subscription. One of the ones that I've seen that is easy for any entrepreneur to access is Lead 411, Apollo.io, or Seamless.ai. All of those have affordable plans that you can start running with. My recommendation, get at least 50,000 contacts unless you have a very small niche, because the more contacts you have, the more at-bats you're going to have. That's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, share it with somebody that you know. Maybe someone else can stop struggling with lead gen and start building their agency at a better level. Until next time, have a kick-ass day.